and welcome to week 5 of your Pilates class. We're just going to come and sit down into a child's pose. So we want to sink the glutes into the backs of the heels, extend the arms out nice and long, and the forehead comes down to the floor. So just stretch, release any tension in the shoulders and neck. Stretch those fingertips right up towards the top of your mat. Just hold it here. Come up and then allow the knees to fall away, big toes together, and now sink down. So we're stretching out through the hips. And now just walk both hands over to the left side, so we're stretching out the right side of the body. If you can get your forehead to the mat, brilliant. If you can't, don't worry. Hands back into the middle and let's go over to the right. Now from here, walk your hands back in. We're coming into all fours. So we want knees in line with the hips and wrists in line with the shoulders. We're going to look down towards the mat, fan the fingers out wide, relax the toes. So breathe in and breathe out, nod the chin, push around through the spine, lift up. And then exhale to come to look forward. So breathe in, breathe out, tuck the pelvis under, lift up, and look forward. Good, and again breathing in, and breathing out, nod, and round. Come and sink back into the heels. Stretch the left arm forward. We're going to put the right hand underneath, so the right shoulder's on the mat, and extend that left arm away. Really nice shoulder stretch here. And then bring your hand back down. Let's go over to the other side. So right arm long, left hand underneath, left ear. Just keep stretching away through both hands. Bring that hand back down. Push up. One more cat cow from here. So we breathe in. Breathe out, nod the chin, and then round, and look forward. Okay, from here, sink back down. We're going to swing the knees around, and gently hug the knees, nod the chin, tuck round through the spine, and come back down, and then rock from side to side. Place the right foot down, have that left knee in towards the chest, push into the left heel, lift the leg up. Never hold your knee joint, just open up the backs of the legs. Bend the knee, pop it back down, right side, hug it in, push through the heel, lift it up. And bend the knee, bring it back down. From here we're just going to open up through the chest. So extend the arms out nice and long. If you've got a cushion here and want to lay on that, feel free. But we're going to have the knees hip width apart and that pelvis in neutral. So remember, tuck under and then push down, and hopefully you'll be able to fit a few fingers underneath your back. So we lift the arms up, wrists in line with the shoulders. We breathe in, breathe out, hands come out very slowly down to the side. And now sweep the arms up so the arms are by the ears, and then lift up. And again, open out, down through the side. Reach up and lift up. And again, now let the hands work at the same time. So if you have sore shoulders, this one's really good for lots of mobility. Just one more here. And lift up. Now what we're going to do is drop the hands down by the sides, open up through the palms, sweep and come back up, and again drop it down, hands come out nice and wide, and lift up, and again drop down, arms go out, and lift up, and last one, drop the hands down, sweep the arms, and come all the way back up. Good. From here, take the hands behind the head, elbows out wide, unpinch the shoulder blades, we're coming into our curl-ups. So we breathe in and we breathe out. We nod the chin towards the chest. We squeeze up, looking at the thighs, so our eye lines are at our thighs, and then gently lower down. We keep our pelvis in neutral. Breathe in. Breathe out, nod the chin. Squeeze, lift up, elbows still wide. And lower. And again, breathe in. Breathe out, nod. And squeeze and lift. And lower. And again, breathing in. Breathe out, nod. And lift. Okay, good. Now from here, we're going to try and adapt it. So we're going to lift up the right leg. So the right knee's in line with the right hip, and the right knee's in line with the right ankle. So we keep it here. Elbows are wide, we breathe in, and we breathe out, we nod, and we squeeze up, and then lower. So we're still keeping the pelvis in neutral. Don't allow the knee to come in towards the chest. Keep it in line with the hip. Breathe in. Breathe out, nod, and lift. Good. And lower. And again, breathe in. And breathe out, nod. So we're keeping that all between the chin and the chest. We squeeze up. And we lower. Good. Place that foot down. Other side. Lift the left knee up. Breathe in. Breathe out, nod the chin. Squeeze and lift. And lower down. Really feel it in your core. Breathe in. Out, nod. Squeeze. And lower. And again, nod. And lift. Good. Just two more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Gently nod. And lift. And come down. And your last one here. Nod. Squeeze up. And lower. Well done. Hug both knees in towards the chest. Rock from side to side. You can just place the soles of the feet together here. Allow the knees to fall open. When we work on our core, we often work into the hips. So we want to keep it nice and lengthened. And then come back up. From here, we're going into our toe tap. So lift up the right knee and the left knee. Now you can keep your head on your pillow here. So what we want to do is breathe in and breathe out. Tap it down, coming from our hip joint, and then we lift. And again, tap it down, keep the pelvis in neutral. And tap, and lift up, and tap, and lift up. Now, just rest for a second. You can keep it there, or we can make this harder. We can bring the knees up, and then the head's in the hands, and we breathe in, and then we breathe out, we nod and lift, and then we tap, and lift. Tap and lift, and then lower. Okay, so repeat just with the head on the floor or head up with me. It's up to you. Breathe in, breathe out, nod, lift, tap and up, tap and up, and lower. Good. Breathe in, breathe out, nod, lift, tap and up, tap and up. Let's just do one more like this. Breathe in, breathe out, nod, lift, tap, and up, tap, and up. Well done. Hug the knees in towards the chest, rock from side to side. And again from here, just put soles of the feet together, knees out, stretch out through the thighs. Squeeze the knees back in. We're going to just finish off with one more core exercise. So hands underneath the lower back, lift the legs up. Now you can extend the leg up in the air or bend the knees slightly if you need to. All we're going to do is imagine someone pulling our ankles. So we breathe in and breathe out. We drop the feet down for 1, 2, and then come back up. So watch my feet, they're hardly moving down at all, but you'll really feel it in your lower abdomen. Breathe in, breathe out down for 1, 2, and lift. And again. 1, 2, and lift. So breathe in. Always breathe out hard as part of the exercise. Down. 1, 2, and up. We're going to do 3 more. Breathe in. Breathe out for 1, 2, and up. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1, 2, and up. And last one. Breathe in. Breathe out for 1, 2. Just hold it there. 3, 2, 1. Lift up, drop those knees, well done. Circle the knees round, massage out that lower back. rock from side to side. Wonderful. Come to lay onto your front now. We're going to work into our back. So first of all, let's warm up the back of the body. So extend the arms out long, forehead starts on the mat. Now unpinch the shoulder blades, relax the toes. We want to bring the feet together and then the toes out, heels out, and this will make sure our feet are hip width apart. And then we pop the head down and we breathe in. We lift the head up and then we squeeze into that back leg and lower it down. And the other side, we squeeze up and we lower. So eyes keep looking at the mat. We squeeze up and we lower. And we squeeze up and we lower. 4 more. Lift and lower and lift and lower and lift and lower and lift and lower. Well done. Push up, sink back into your child's pose, stretch your hands out wide. Wonderful. Let's come down now and stretch out the upper body. So hands on the floor, we lift the head up, then we lift up with the right arm and lower, left arm, lower, right arm, lower, left and lower, right and lower, left, lower. 1 more each side, right and lower, left and lower. Well done. Push up, step back just 1 more time. Okay, now from here we come up onto all fours, knees in line with hips, wrists in line with shoulders. And from here, we're going to squeeze the shoulder blades together, keeping the arms really long. So we push down and then we lift up. This is a bit of an odd exercise to get hang of, but once you do it, you'll be fine. So relax the toes. Imagine someone's pushing their hand in the middle of your back. So we squeeze down and raise. We squeeze and raise. We squeeze and raise. We squeeze and lift. Got 4 and up, 3 and up, 2 and up, 1 and up. Well done. Stretch your hands forward. Push the fingers down. Fabulous. Come to lay onto your right side. And we're going to just work into our legs. So, in Pilates, it's all about the length of our bodies, so we want to extend our bodies out nice and long. Bring the feet in front of you slightly. Now with your left hand, place it under the right hip, under the right rib cage, and left hand on that hip. Push the hip down and away from you, so we're lengthening it out through the waist. Now from here, all we're going to do is, I want you to lift your left arm up in the air, if you can, and then lift up that left leg, and then drop the hands and legs down. So we're working into the hips, into the legs and the back, and working of course your shoulder joints. So breathe in and breathe out and lift up. So look at my hand, stretching up towards the ceiling, foot is flexed, and lower it down. And lift, push up, and lower, and lift up, and lower down, and again squeeze, and lower. If you need to keep your hand here, feel free. Squeeze it up, lower it down, squeeze it up, and lower it down. Just 2 more. Squeeze it up, and lower, and then squeeze it up, and lower. Well done. Bring that knee in, and massage out that leg. Wonderful. Now from here, all we're going to do is work into our ankle joint. So keep the hand on the floor. We're going to lift up that top leg. We're going to point through the heel and point through the toes, and flex through the heel and gently lower it down. So you'll feel a good warmth now in the hip. Lift it up, keep the core strong, spine long, point, flex and lower it down. And again, lift up, point, flex and lower. And again, lift, point, flex and lower. Lift it up, point, flex and lower. 2 more here, feel your hips and glutes on fire. Lift, point, flex and lower. And again, lift. Now just hold it here. Now point. Now flex. Now lower. Well done. Hug those knees in towards your chest. Good. Now from here, you want to keep your knees in line with the hips. Bring and make sure that the ankle is in line with the knee. So from here, it's nice and lengthened. Again, hand on the hip, push it away. Now you can extend the arm out long. I would suggest you grab a pillow for your hand here, for your head. And we're going to imagine someone's picking up that top leg. And then we're going to lower it down. So we're going to lift it up and lower it down. And lift and lower. And lift and lower. And lift. So we don't want to let it too high up in the air. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 2 more. Lift and lower. And last one, lift up and just hold it here. And lower it down. Well done. Come slate onto the back. Soles of the feet together. Let your body relax, especially your hips. Just stretch it out. And when you're ready, draw your knees in, hug the knees in towards the chest. And then gently come to lift all the way back up, and we'll come over onto the other side. So, from here, we're extending that body long. Bring the hands in front and then place right hand on top hip, push it down. Right hand underneath the left rib cage so our body is stable here. All we're going to do is simply lift up that top leg and lower it down. Just warming up the hip joint. Lift it up and lower it down. Lift it up. So just like we did before, if you want to lift up that top hand, feel free. But if not, just keep it on the floor. Squeeze and lift. Fingertips along and lower. Lift up and lower down. And lift it up and lower. And lift and lower. Just 2 more. Hold it there, lower it down, bring the knees in, and massage out. Well done. Stand the legs out long once again, bring the feet in front. Now from here, all we're going to do is lift up that top leg, point through the toes, push through the heels, and lower it down. And again, lift, point, flex, and lower. And lift, point, flex, and lower. Lift, point, flex, and lower. And again, lift, point, flex, and lower. And again, lift, point, flex, and lower. Just 1 more, hold it here. Point for the toe, push for the heel, and lower it down. Well done. Very good job. Now bring both knees here. So knees in line with the hip, knees in line with the ankles. And again, remove your and pop your pillow on here, stretch up through that left arm, and we're going to lift up that top leg and lower it down. So hand on the hip, push it down and away, upper body's lengthening, and lower, and lift it up, and lower, lift, and lower, good, lift, and lower, lift, and lower, just 2 more, lift, and lower, and lift, and lower. Well done. Come to roll onto the back, soles of the feet together, knees are out wide. So in Pilates we really try and strengthen the muscles and the joints and the muscles around the joints. If you have sort of weak hips, those sorts of exercises, they really help to strengthen up all the area around the middle of the body. Bring those knees back in, hug the knees back in. From here, place the soles of the feet on the floor. And we're going to lift up that left leg. We're going to extend it away from the body. We're going to bend the knee and then pop it down. Hands back on the floor, lift up, extend it away, bring it back in and lower down. Remember, we want to keep the pelvis in neutral, so we're not tucking under, it's neutral, spine lengthening. Lift up, extend it away, bring it back in and lower. And again, lift, extend, bend, and lower. Lift, extend, bend, and lower. Lift, extend, bend, and lower. One more. Lift, extend, bend, and lower. And lift, extend, bend, and lower. Soles of the feet together. Give yourself a second. Feel your glutes melt into the mat. Hips are opening up. From here we're going to bring the knees back in. Just gently lift yourself up, and we're coming to do again some hip therapy. So come to scoot down. If you've got a sliding floor, this will be really helpful to you. If not, just do whatever you can. I would recommend taking socks off if you've got them on. So hands just behind you. Now you want to keep your spine lengthened. Don't round through here. Keep it up, tall and lifting. And the toes going out to the sides. And we breathe in and we breathe out. We slide the feet away. We then point the toes in and we bring them in. And then out to the side. Extend down. Point the toes in and lift. And again, extend, in, bring it in and out. Extend, in, bring it in and out. 2 more. Toes point in, slide it in, turn the toes out, slide away. Toes in, bring them in. Last one, extend out. Point the toes in, bring them in, and just last time, extend and keep the feet lengthening away from you. So from here, if you've got really tight hips or tight legs, you might be feeling a little bit uncomfortable, but you can sit on a cushion or a block or book if you've got one. But just put your hands out to the side, tuck the pelvis under. So our spine is lengthening even more. Push through the heels. We're going to place the hands in the middle of the thighs. We breathe in. And we breathe out, we nod the chin and extend the arms away from us. Now it doesn't matter where your hands reach, if they reach into the middle of the foot, fantastic, but just trying to keep that spine. We don't want to round right down. We want to feel a stretch in the back of the legs and the lower back. Just drop the head, eyes looking down towards the floor, try and straighten those legs up as much as you can. Now from here, relax, let the hands come all the way back up, bring the feet in. Let's do it again. Hands on top of the thighs, breathe in. Breathe out, nod the chin, hands come all the way down. Hands over toes, stretch out. relax, the hands come all the way back up through the body. Shuffle the legs, come all the way back down. Feet as wide as you can, look up towards the ceiling, spine lengthened on the pinch shoulder blades. Breathe in, arms out like a T, and breathe out. Allow both knees to fall over to the left. Doesn't matter if your knees don't touch the floor, as long as you're feeling a good stretch in the right hip. Bring it back in, both knees fall over to the right. Back into the middle, move over to the left. Into the middle and over to the right. Come into the middle, hug the knees in. Now just cross the ankles over. Doesn't matter which one, just nod the chin, squeeze up into a little ball, just rinse out your organs slightly, stretch up round the spine, gently lower back down, cross the ankles over one more time, breathe in, breathe out, nod the chin, lift up, lower it down, extend the legs out long, extend that spine, nice and long, just coming into our relaxation. So drop the hands down, unpinch the shoulder blades, relax the toes, relax your face. Just breathe in and out here. Draw the knees back into the chest, hands over knees, rock from side to side. Control over onto your right side, push up, gently lift up nice and tall. Just going to sit cross-legged, extend your spine, arms going out to the side. Lift the fingertips, keep the shoulders where they are, just keep reaching up and down. Feel the shoulder blades gliding up, back, breathe in, and breathe out, and breathe in, and breathe out, and breathe in, and breathe out. Fingertips in front of the ankles. Inhale, nod the chin, walk the hands forward if you can, final stretch. So feel this in the backs of the legs and the hamstrings. Bring the hands back up, arms out to the side, lift up and breathe out. Well done everybody, thank you for joining me here today. I'll see you soon with another week, another half an hour of Pilates next week, but just keep yourselves nice and strong, practice this anytime you wish, and thank you for joining me here today. Bye.